Hello, I got a few news inside this little intro. If you want to skip it, you can use the timestamp, I know how to talk, in the description, or once YouTube decides to do its work. First of all, a quick thank you to everyone who watched the first video. I didn't expect it to go to 150 views. That was, wow, it was amazing, and I'm really glad you like it. Second, about the videos. I will be uploading as consistently as I can. I'll do my best to give a video every 1 to 2 days off. If I upload a Monday, then the next video should be, listen to that, should be Wednesday or Thursday if I'm lazy. And third, why I haven't uploaded. So I know I said I'm going to upload like 3 days ago, but well, let's be honest and simple. All my fucking video files have been corrupted because somehow Premiere Pro became as gay as me and decided to eat the first little thing that saw on its way. So that's basically half an hour of unedited footage gone. Like, it said dick and ate it. So is there anything good about it? Probably not, but the best thing that I can see is that I'm going to do a more detailed version, a better edited one, and I'm actually gonna put effort because last time I didn't do shit. So without much interruption left apart from your short ass attention time span, let's start. First of all, to work with the arrays function, you need to use the function createArray. This function has two parameters under the name and the elements of the array, like this. You write createArray, name, elements you want inside this array. And if we want to delete an array for any reason you may be just lazy and don't want to use it anymore, you can just use the delete_array function using as a parameter the name you set before. So if you want to delete something and completely fucking obliterate from existence. Now going with the actual functions, first we have arrayAt. This function is really simple, it's just gonna return the item you requested using it in its index, and since I know you have like 2 to 3 brain cells working, I'm gonna explain what an index is. It's basically in what position of the array the element is. Following this createArray example, elements you want inside the array, we can see that there are total 6 elements in the array. We can also use the arrayLength function to see how many are there if you're lazy to count. Let's say we want the third item in the array, which is want. You see the pun? You see? Anyways, we have to write down arrayAt example 3. If you want to find a specific item in a list, you can use arrayIndexOf example and the item you want to find. Let's say we want to find the item, literally the. We basically write arrayIndexOf example the, and it's going to return 5 because it's the 5th item in the list. Now if we want the last item, which meets the query, because let's say you have many items with the same data, I don't know why would you do that, but let's say you do, we can use arrayLastIndexOf and find the last item in the list which meets the requirements or the condition you wanted. If you want to join all the items in the array or want to join all the items in 2 or more arrays because you're a fucking psychopath, you can use arrayJoin for a single array or arrayConcat for many arrays, which is basically concatenate. They both have 2 parameters but are in a different order. I don't know why this is like this. Let us do your fucking work. Anyways, arrayJoin requires the parameter array name and the separator, which is basically like by default it's a comma, which why is it a fucking comma? Anyways, going to the second part, arrayConcat uses the separator parameter first and then the names of the array, separated by a semicolon. So if you want more than one array, you can do it. You can use one as well. I don't know why this exists. It's a complete waste of time. Don't use, never mind. If you want some conditions to be added, we can use arrayEvery, which checks if every item in the array meets the condition, arraySome, which checks if at least one of them meets the condition, and arrayFilter, which is gonna find every item that meets the condition and it's gonna print it as the same way you print stuff with arrayJoin. If you only want to check something, you can either use arrayFind or arrayIncludes. However, have in mind that arrayFind will search for the first item that meets the condition and print it, while arrayIncludes will give either true or false in case the array includes the item you're searching for. In a fast look to methods that I recommend using often is arrayPop, which takes the last item from the list, arrayShift, which takes the first item from the list, and arrayUnshift, which basically puts items in the start of the list. Don't be dumb. And going back to, please note that this last function prints the amount of item the array has at the end. So if you want to prevent this, you can use let to save the amount of items in a temporal variable. And if you wish to add elements to the end of the array and not at the start, you can use arrayPush. As example, arrayPush like this. If for some weird reason you want to reverse any values, like what kind of psychopath are you? You can use arrayReverse and the name of the array to put the items backwards. As simple as that, you know, not too many brain cells burning down. If you want to sort the items, like from lower to higher or vice versa, you can use arraySort with the name of the array and the type of sort you want to do. But if we want to remove a certain amount of items or replace them, we can use arraySplice, which needs 4 parameters. One of them is optional. The name, the index of the array item that you want to start on, and the amount of items you want to delete or replace. If you want to replace If you want to replace items, you can use the 4th parameter, which is the elements you want to add to the array. And by this time, you probably noticed I left 3 functions out of the video. If you didn't, then you're as dumb as me. There are arrayShuffle, arrayMap, and arrayForEach. I left them out because they could be explained by some other functions and I'm already too lazy to do it. So yeah, that's basically it.
What kind of vibes on a weekday? Gotta be.
Hello, I delayed this slide. So, because of that, there's a special moment here. Go. Hey, welcome. How are you, Supreme?
I'm good.
You're good. That's nice. Tell me, how old are you?
69.
I know myself. My pretty ass is a mod, Macaroni. But tell me, in your experience, how it is to be a mod?
Well, I can do this.
Wait, what? Excuse me. Why will you do that? Why will you do that to Larif?
Why not?
That's a really nice mod we have there. Yeah, really proud. Bro, I didn't expect you to get time back. This is fucking awesome.
Left the video? Are you going to send them the video or?